him. So because we have an enterprising staff, an intrepid staff, as it were, Corey Long now working on what might have happened to that national letter of intent. What's going on with Derek Dooley's favorite implement of technology, the fax machine, Corey?
Hey, how you doing? Well, the papers are not there. I've heard from more than one source that I actually heard from two different sources that his mother has confiscated the papers, and she took them and she ran, and they're looking for her currently, and from what I understand, Alex is not at the school right now. He's looking for his mom. She was quite torn up about him leaving so far from home. So that's sort of the word right now at South Plantation. They're being pretty guarded with everything, obviously, but the papers are not there, and I've heard it from two different sources that his mother confiscated them, and she left the school after she did so.
All right, Corey, our Southeast Regional Recruiting Coordinator. I'm sure it's not funny to Alex. I'm sure it's not funny to Brett. It is somewhat amusing to me. I have to
well,
say.
let me tell you, Reese, this is
the papers
a signing day nightmare, and it happens, and that's why it's so important that you have someone on the street that you can contact to help you get it done. And that's a difficult, I mean, right now there's panic going on in Arkansas, and I've been there, and if you don't have help, whether it's the high school coach or somebody else in that family who's on your team and can create a little calm in the midst of the chaos and get it done for you, it's a helpless feeling.
Well, you know, too, that the parent or guardian has to sign the paper. It is not legal until that is done. And so the whole chain of thing, a kid can sign it, but if his parent or guardian does not sign it, especially if they're not living there, but when they have it and they take off, that's not a good sign because mama is not happy right now.
The other thing that can happen is they can't find a fax machine. They don't even make them anymore. Driving around looking for a Kinko's.
That's true. We've had that happen, too.
All right, Dari, as we try to put out an APB on Alex Collins' national letter of intent, and maybe seeing if it can make its way to Fayetteville, maybe by fax or by carrier pigeon or some way. Let's kick it over to you while Derek goes and tries to instruct people on the finer points of using a fax machine.
Reese, I just got a fax that you were going to send this over to me a moment ago, so fortunately our fax machine is working. All right. And by the way, I do want to say this, Reese. I need to apologize to you and the fine folks at Muscle Shoals